Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We out here. We out here.
We out here. You don't know, eh? It's a OVO thing, eh? It's a east side thing, eh?
More life.
Baka. All right, so
All right,
let's just
boys,
get straight
ladies and
to it, brother.
gentlemen. We gotta get straight to it. This is Assam. I am Ali, and ladies and gentlemen, we are the Locked Up Podcast. Um, it's an emotional roller coaster. One could say. One could say it is an emotional roller coaster. We ride in some type of wave, and that's that ish I don't like. Let me start with that. Let me get your thoughts first. How do you feel about the Lakers going up 3-1, 114, 108? You watched the full game. I know you did. I did too. Let's hear it.
Man, 3-1 is our worst nightmare right now, isn't it? That is not the position we want to be in. But to be honest, it's the fashion in which we achieved 3-1 that I do not like. That's that I don't like. LeBron's been a mess. This is probably the worst 3-game playoff stretch I've ever witnessed in my life. I did not watch, I was a bit young for the Dallas 2011 series. So I did not witness that, but this is bad, man. This is not the LeBron James I want. This is not the LeBron James I like. I barely recognize this man. Is he injured? What's going on? Is it personal things? Is it BLM crowding his mind? I don't know what's going on. AD is carrying us right now, honestly. And that's strange because usually LeBron is the one carrying and the closer, but AD is carrying and is now the closer too. So that's pretty much the quick sum up. The Nuggets keep fighting back. Jamal Murray playing out his mind. I think LeBron James really redeemed himself with those back-to-back stops on Murray in the fourth. If that didn't happen, I think I'd be talking a bit more bad on LeBron, to be honest.
Ish. A lot more ish.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying it.
Right.
Talk to me. What do you think?
Was there anyone you want to give some? You want to give you? Are you handing out any flowers today, my man?
Hey. All right. So number one, Anthony Davis. What a fantastic start! That 6-for-6 start was wild, was crazy, and the majority of those shots were within the paint. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I
That's
want.
what I need.
That's what I like to see. And then Howard, Orlando Dwight Howard came back to life.
He's been back.
Oh,
He's been back.
this is different, bro. He was
He
rising
got a
up
start.
high for that
He got a
rebound.
start
He was
because he
right.
got
Yeah, exactly. He got excited.
what he deserved. Got what he deserved.
He was excited and he did well. He proved his worth. So shout out to Vogel on that change. That was a fantastic adjustment.
Bro, Jamal Murray next year, if he stays healthy, will be an all-star.
No doubt about it. He better not fall off a cliff after this bubble, or else I'm gonna be very upset. No, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, for example, Damian Lillard, we expect that from Lillard. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, Lillard went off, but we already knew he was a superstar. You know what I mean? But if Murray does not become this Murray all next year, I'm gonna be so mad, and I'm sure the Clipper fans will be even more mad as well.
Okay, well, my thoughts from this game is it's shocking it took this long to start Dwight Howard. And I'm not just talking the bubble, the whole season. Like, have you seen the physical condition this guy is in? Like, have you seen the guy participated in the dunk contest?
I gotta disagree with you, Ali, on the say. Not gonna lie. I think the formula worked because McGee, I don't know what's up with McGee, but even back in Golden State days, he's just incapable of playing 30 minutes. So he would play a little bit to start the game and then thrown out a little bit later. And in those bursts, he does damage and sits.
Yeah, but
so Howard would consistently get more minutes than McGee. He just simply didn't start the game. And that was a formula that worked for us in the regular season. It works for us. But I don't know what's wrong with McGee these days. He's just not doing very well.
He's missing, bro. 5 minutes. Played like 5 minutes today.
but he didn't take a shot either. So he's not doing very great lately. So I think this was a good adjustment because Howard is doing well guarding Jokic, which is fantastic. All we
Mhm.
needed from Howard was to not get in foul trouble, and he did not get into foul trouble, which is good.
Nope.
'Cause that's what I was worried about him starting, is that he'll just get fouls really quickly and get sent out even quicker. But he didn't, so that's good. That's very good. So shout out to Howard. Howard and Rose. I mean, Howard and Rose. Howard and AD deserve our flowers. They're roses.
Bro, Howard 100% deserves. He can get my flowers, bro. Like it's yeah.
11 rebounds.
I
That's what we wanted. 10. We literally said it in the chat. We want 10.
I
He gave
said
us 11.
yeah. And to be honest, bro, if he played more consistently, like in the second quarter, he came off for like most of it after giving us 4 of 4, 8 rebounds, and holding Jokic to 1 field goal in 8 minutes. And
Oh
then they
man,
subbed him off. And they subbed him off until like the 4th minute, like till there was 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I see a
It's like,
monster 666 6-0 rebounds.
yeah, bro. I'm telling you, this is what I'm
Damn, that's a
talking about.
monster stat.
Like we out rebounded them this time, 41-33,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like it starts with Howard. Like I don't know how people like, yeah, this guy went from team to team and showed a bit of childlike behavior, and like there was rumors of the toxicity he brought to a locker room. I don't know if that's true, but this dude never lost his talent. Like you don't just forget to be one of the best big men in the league. You don't forget how to do that unless you're Roy Hibbert.
He
But like,
wasn't doing great. He wasn't doing great in the other teams. You have to admit, he had like little spurts, but then he would like shut down. But obviously, he was
yeah,
actually on a contending team, so we stayed focused and onto it. And to be honest, his body looked phenomenal coming into the season. So
bro,
when
unbelievable.
they worked him out, they were definitely impressed by his conditioning, and that's
Unbelievable.
what sold it. That's what sold it. And he's bought into the system, and he understands his role. He knows he's not the best player on the team, so he's
Yep.
playing. He's playing his role properly, and that's something he wouldn't admit or accept in other teams. So don't slander past Dwight. This is current Dwight, and he's doing well.
I don't
Um,
slap. I'm the first to stand by Dwight. I'm the first. Like I remember we had Gortat, Joakim Noah, the Manimal, Kenneth Fareed, and Dwight were like our big men options when Cousins went down,
and
and the
our
boys
friends had the
had the
audacity to say Gortat.
audacity to say
Gortat.
Gortat, and some even and a couple of times they even said Noah. Like
Never.
bro, and Dwight Howard was throwing down windmills on Venice Beach, like
Yeah,
with an
me,
8-pack.
you know me,
Like,
Ali. In that chat, I
yeah,
was actually disgusted by those. I was
disgusted,
never.
bro.
I said I would
Disgusted.
rather a washed-up Dwight Howard than Noah or Gortat.
And
And
Dwight's
man,
not even
boy, was
washed,
I
bro.
right on that one. He's not even washed, so
He's not even washed.
he was
To break
Howard was
down
5 for 6 as well from the field.
exactly. He was
Okay.
4 star. He held Jokic to 16 points. Like, right, this guy was like unguardable in the whole playoffs. He was unguardable. You put Howard on him for a longer period of time, and look what happened, right? With all this being said, props to AD. He started off very hot. I think he got a little bit hurt at the end. KCP did okay, to be honest. He shot 3 of 9, which sucks. Danny Green still a hot steaming pile of garbage, it seems. Kuzma did pretty good. Kuzma was on and off, and
Kuzma
he did all
4
right.
for 11. I ain't happy with that. Caruso
Nah,
1 for
he
4.
was
I
okay.
ain't happy with that.
Kuso,
Danny
no.
Green 1 for 6. I ain't happy with that.
What did I tell you about Green, bro?
Pope was on that path to I ain't happy with that, but he ended up 5 for 12, which is But he started off worse than that though, so
Yeah.
I ain't happy with that. He started off 1 for 5. In fact, I got that one in my notes. So that's what I don't want to see either. I don't like that.
We have seen this a lot. Like we won this game, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. The Nuggets should be leading this series. I'm so unimpressed
honestly,
with this Laker team.
It should be 3-1 the other way.
Like Nuggets, like if AD doesn't hit that crazy shot, Nuggets win that game, right? So that was game 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then that would have been CLE's tied, and then they win game 3, so they're up 2-1, right? And like Like this team is. What did I tell you yesterday? And the reason why I think Miami is like a shoo-in for the finals is because they're so consistent. Like I could just turn my brain off and just have words come out of my mouth on how I expect Miami to play, and they'll go out and do that. If a non-NBA fan comes up to me and goes, "So can you just break down this Lakers team to me?" I would say, you know what, bro? There's gonna be a day where they're rocking those Black Mamba jerseys and they look like the most unstoppable team we've ever seen. And there's gonna be games like this whole series, to be honest, where they just look like they don't even want to be on the court. Like they look like they just wish they pulled sick days and stayed home. Like this is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. At this rate, Miami Heat are winning the championship. Like the only way, the only way is if LeBron and AD just out talent the Miami team, like just out natural talent them. Do you know what I mean?
I need LeBron to wake up. I'm just gonna say it here. I can't believe LeBron James is this close to chip number 4. He is literally so right now he's literally
5 wins
away. But he ain't playing like it though. He is not playing like it. Like I can't believe we're actually finally in this. Like I've been waiting since 2016 for LeBron James to be in this kind of position again.
Yep.
And I can't believe that the past 3 games, this is the performance I'm getting out of him. It makes no sense to me. There is something wrong. Mentally, physically, there is something off about LeBron, and I don't like it. He's been pulling up and hitting the front of the rim all game. He has not once attempted he can't ISO at all. He has not once attempted one of his like LeBron told turnaround jumpers, which is usually his postseason bag. He has not done his postseason bag at all. He pretty much hit that let me just confirm. Yeah, he hit that 1-3 where he was just completely open. Good for you. You hit that shot. But otherwise, he's not taken his normal threes, look at the ball, and he's not done that. He did that once, and then he looked at the ball, hesitated, and then jacked it anyway. Clank, of course, because he hesitated. He has not even attempted one of his deep threes or his logo threes. That is not even in question. That's not even an option right now because he can't even hit his regular shots. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not seeing postseason LeBron, and it's just strange.
Yeah, he's had a few things come up throughout this time. Like number 1, him constantly complaining about the bubble environment. Number 2, everything going on over there. With the social injustice and all that. He got called out by that UFC nobody. He called him a coward or whatever, right? It's like, and then his son snitched on himself with a blunt in his mouth. Like, yeah, there are a few things, right? And maybe he's injured, right? He banged into Jeremy Grant's knee. His quad banged into Jeremy Grant's knee pretty hard. So maybe that shook him up a little bit. Which, by the way, honorable mention to that man, Jeremy Grant. Like this kid is
that's
so
my
good.
youngin.
So dope.
He's so dope.
Yeah, bro, I love this Nuggets team. Like I found myself watching this game and just going like, bro, I can't. Like I'm a bronze sexual, right? We're delusional to some extent, but I'm not this delusional. Like the Nuggets deserve to be in the lead in this series. They want the finals more. Full stop.
They want it more, right? That's for sure. They're definitely playing
they literally want it more. And
also, Kuzma cannot guard Michael Porter Jr. He cannot guard that man. And I don't know, Kuzma just needs to keep his hands up and not jump. Just do not jump.
Yeah.
Just stop it, Kuz. And he gets you can just sense the ego and the eagerness for Kuz to do Michael Porter Jr. dirty because he's the more veteran player and he's a rookie. But man, this guy is just too talented for you to try to do that. And your veteran tactics are not working on him either. You're actually coming out more of the noob by trying this hard.
Yeah,
so Kuz has to chill out. Like it's not a 1v1 battle. And I can't believe that he's actually turning it into that. And Michael Porter Jr. literally doesn't care about this matchup. He literally just sees Kuzma, just pulls up in his face anyway. And it doesn't matter whether it's Kuzma or LeBron, he's going to pull up the exact same way. So he's not getting rattled by being a rookie. He's playing the exact same way he'd play anyway. So Kuzma's not getting him out of his game whatsoever. He needs to stop that, and he needs to turn up. 4 for 11 is not good enough. 2 for 7 from 3 is not good enough.
Yeah. No,
Man.
I to be honest, I don't have too much beef with apart from the Michael Porter stuff. I agree with that. If KCP shooting 5 for 12 is good enough for you, 4 for 11 shouldn't be that bad either. Like you got to have that consistency. Um, I saw Kuzma do a couple of good things on the offensive end. He got cooked defensively by MPJ. Bro, just in general, like this team is inconsistent. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of them. They're not fun to watch. This series has not been fun. There's no showtime. There's nothing showtime about this. Like, I don't know. Do you guys want to be there? Answer me. Do you want to be there? Stop pretending like you do want to be. Well, you're not even pretending like you want to be there, actually. Anyways, I want to move on because this has sparked another question for me. Another rank for the Kang. I knew I was going to mess that up. So, another rank for the Kang. We have to talk about this. Like, this is like I feel like this is definitely his easiest shot. Like when people when people like to talk their talk about a weak conference or blah blah blah. This is it, bro. This is your easiest shot at winning a ring. Like next season, the Golden State Warriors, the big bad babyface assassin, is back with a number 2 pick and Andrew Wiggins. They'll probably trade away for an elite big man. Like I said, hold me to that. They are back. The Clippers are probably going to make a move. The Wild Wild West is going to get wilder. Does he have another shot? Does he have another ring in his future? We went from saying, I think he can get 6 to does he have a ring in the future? At the way he's playing, bro, this is not him feeling stuff out and being on a high IQ.
Yeah,
this is something else.
This doesn't feel like Bron either. This doesn't feel like Bron either, for sure.
No, this is struggle. This is less struggle.
I'm gonna break it down like this, Ali. Basically, like I'm gonna try hope that he doesn't stay this way. But if LeBron literally stays this way, then that means father time hit. But I like to believe that that's not the case, and it's just a simple bad stretch.
How has father time hit in a matter of a couple of games? He was smoking hot.
He's not Thanos right now. He is not playoff Bron, and this isn't the LeBron that versed Clippers in the Bucks before COVID hit either.
Exactly. So how
he's
has
not that guy right now?
So it can't be father time. It doesn't hit that quickly, bro. It's over a period of time you start to see it. And
if it's not father time, then and LeBron is still LeBron, then yeah, he's got another ring in store. It should be I wouldn't say easy because KD and Brooklyn
they're back next season.
That's gonna be a top for once. It's gonna be a very tough Eastern Conference team.
Yeah,
and the West
Miami
is gonna
Heat
get that much harder as well. And there's probably gonna be some off-season thing that's gonna happen. That's gonna make something harder. But just alone, Curry coming back, Clay coming back, and now the Warriors are gonna be a factor. It's gonna make it one step harder. And KD another step harder, and then something else will happen to make it another step harder. So it's not gonna be easy. But LeBron has to be LeBron. Like I'm talking about like the Kang. Like you're calling him the Kang, but he's not playing like the Kang right now. And it's really upsetting me, to be honest, because I've been literally dreaming about this. I've been waiting for this. Almost 800 days since the last time we saw LeBron James in the playoffs. And I've been like frothing over it. Like, you know what I mean? I've literally my excitement when finally playoff Bron. Mm-hmm. But he's still cruising. He's still off. He's not even on points right now. So I don't know. He's fumbling when he drives. Some of his passes are off. He's getting discouraged when he doesn't get the calls. And
he's like pouting.
Yeah, he's pouting. He's not getting into his playoff bag either. Literally, if he did not get those back-to-back stops on Murray, I would have been like, this is a horrible game. And he does not have it.
By the way, let's talk about those. Those were very hard fouls. Extremely hard.
I am mad because he gets done dirty on the other side as well. So
what if that happened to us in a late game situation? We have to keep that same consistency. If we were in the Nuggets position
on LeBron, though, LeBron is the most inconsistent person when it comes to calls. So that LeBron getting away with a couple, I'm gonna let it slide.
Yeah, but these are like how I see it. Like he came down on him.
Through my Lakers lenses, I guess.
Yeah, hey man, you know what? It's just I don't know. I don't know if this keeps happening, and I don't even think this is father time. I think this is it's just I'm ready to check out of ball. That's what it's looking like. I would rather it be Father Time. You know?
Yeah, I don't think it should be Father Time. I don't think it is
Nah.
Father Time, but right now this stretch looks bad to where like I could almost point to it. Like, is this literally the beginning or not? Because I want to see him step up. Like I've given him like the first bad game, I was like, you know what? He's allowed to have a bad game. But then a second game in a row it was bad. And now a third game in a row it was bad. So what if LeBron James honestly gets carried to a ring? Skip Bayless has so much ammo to say, "Oh, AD carried him." Like I can't believe AD finally is actually carrying us. Like I've been begging for AD to step up like this, but why can't AD and LeBron do this at the same time? Like I really don't understand, because that's the problem. When LeBron's going off, AD crumbles and becomes a 2-point scorer in the fourth quarter. But AD is stepping up and doing everything I've dreamed of AD doing. He's doing it to the max. Shout
He's
out to
fire.
AD. What was he today? He was 10 for 15. Damn, that's nasty. 13,
Bro, he was
14
so
from free
dope.
throws. He's even hitting his free throws like I used to. So
Hey man,
that's what I want to see.
let's
Like
see.
this is amazing.
Hey man,
Played
AD
amazing right now.
is
He's carrying us.
AD has been super fire. Like to the point where it's like he's looking like the best player on this team. Not we thought it was like a done deal. It was it. Like LeBron, 4 rings, 4 MVPs, and it's just not the case. But anyways, man, like I want to go ahead and I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
Time to play the game!
My God, what a good call.
I knew you'd
What
love
a
it.
Of course.
It's all
course.
about the game and how you play it.
Shout out to Triple H, bro.
Shout out to Triple A. He is the game.
Very big part of my childhood. I got some trades. All right. I'm trying to go 3 or 3. All right. 3 trades. As we get lower, I think the tougher they get. I want to say that. First trade, James Harden has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez.
James Harden. Oh, I gotta write this. James Harden to the Bucks for
To the
Chris
Bucks.
Middleton and Lopez. That works.
Mm-hmm. Middleton is very expensive. Lopez is about 8-9 mil. Middleton's 30. So that matches Harden's.
Harden's like max, isn't he?
Harden's 40. So it works.
Yeah.
It works.
If I'm the Bucks, absolutely. But if I'm the Rockets, hell no.
Well, they get a shooting big man, and you can stick with Westbrook, and you have a sniper shooting guard in Middleton. You can start again, I guess.
If I'm the Bucks, absolutely. If I'm the Houston Rockets, nah. I think they'd rather get rid of Westbrook and not Harden. There's no way.
Absolutely, they would rather get rid of Westbrook.
What they just witnessed. There is no way they're going to depend on Westbrook after what they just witnessed, even with a shooting
way.
pick.
No way.
So like, I would approve the trade, but only if I'm the Bucks, but not the Rockets, is how I'd put it.
Got you. Okay.
So that's like a 0.5.
That's a 0.5. I was gonna say this is a tough one. I don't know if I would. I don't even know if I'd do this. Kawhi Leonard has been traded to the Golden State Warriors for Klay Thompson.
That works.
Yep. Bro, pairing up Steph and Kawhi. Steph and Kawhi. Even Klay.
If I was the Warriors, I would do it. If I was the Clippers, I would not do it.
I mean, the thing with the Clippers, right, is if you can get Klay and maybe ship PG out and get you someone else to match up with Klay, I would do that.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, but PG and Klay ain't gonna cut it, G. But Leonard and Curry would be pretty nasty. And Leonard can
Yeah.
hit his threes at a rate where that's pretty good. Not Klay Thompson
Yeah.
rates, but still pretty good and can do a bit more
Yeah.
than Klay Thompson. But nah, to be honest, I don't think I'll approve of this trade. Nah. Keep the Splash Brothers and keep Pandemic P and Leonard's. The Clippers that go clip.
Maybe not. Maybe they'll ship PG out. I don't know.
We
Who
didn't
knows?
name for that duo. Well, to be honest, they're not even a real duo.
Not at all. I don't consider them a duo. All right. Third and final trade. Anthony Davis has been traded to the Phoenix Suns for Devin Booker. All of these were bombs, bro. All three of them. All three of them are bombs.
Based on how AD's playing right now, nah.
But bro, what about
Booker in the future? But I don't know how much LeBron has to have Booker grow into that role. Right now, AD is crazy. AD is too crazy right now. He's a big man, and all that, and he can shoot almost as good as Booker can. So
no, he can't.
6 for 6, bro. 6 for 6, bro. Come at me.
Booker's a 3-point champion, bro. What do you mean? Put AD in the 3-point contest. What'll happen?
But there's
no way he shoots as good.
In game,
bro, they went. Booker snapped in their 8-game streak. They went 8-0. Booker is insane. Insane. I would pull this trigger. Absolutely.
Percentage is 0.354.
Who, Booker?
Remember that 354.
Yep, 35%.
And AD is 319. So 31.
So 31%. So how many does Booker take a game? That's like.
Hey,
so how many does Booker take a game?
I'm saying that AD can do a lot more than Booker can. So
I don't think so.
Better shooter than AD. AD hit a dagger, bro, in the Western Conference Finals.
Booker dropped 70, dog. Booker dropped
that was years ago, though. That was years ago. He ain't dropping 50s, 60s, and 70s right now, though.
He is. What do you mean? Those times. Yeah,
I don't want bubble talk. Show me next season.
Nah. It's not bubble talk. Even the season, just Suns suck. It's not his fault.
I think LeBron James doesn't have the time to deal with getting Booker groomed into that time. He doesn't. He's too old for it now. So he's got the older veteran entering his prime, Anthony Davis. So I think it's done. I wouldn't do it. I think maybe 2 years ago I would have had Booker over AD. But right now, nah, it's too late. I think AD is a better player than Booker, and we don't have time to waste a year on Booker getting into that role. It's done. I would do it.
I would do it. I trust Booker.
I think I'm giving you a 0.5 out of 3, Ali.
They were tough ones. They were tough ones.
You were dropping bombs, though. Klay
I know.
Why? AD for Booker? Damn. And also, the Suns having Ayton and AD would be kind of weird.
No, it won't. AD doesn't like center. AD is a power forward. Yeah, what do you mean? That's a lethal front court. That's a lethal front court. Nah, they got Ricky Rubio, who you're not a fan of, but I feel like if they can
get Rubio, I don't mind him.
I swear you've hated on him before. And they've got Kelly Oubre. My guy.
I don't hate Rubio that bad, but I don't think he can be the main point guard. That's why Booker has to be there,
Booker's a 2 guard.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Main guard.
Yeah.
He can be point, but
All right. I'm done. You done?
Just real quick, LeBron James, please. Brother. I want to see it, man. I want to see the Kang reclaim that throne. Please do not get carried into a ring by AD right at the end. You're almost close to the finish line. Don't do this to me. And also, the Heat are a true threat, and that's very concerning. If they destroy us by threes and we can't hit them back, it's GG. That's pretty much it. Shout out to you, AD, though. You are the man. I'm so sorry for all my previous slander. But you are doing the things that I asked of, and you're doing it perfectly. So shout out to you, AD. I want LeBron to get that Finals MVP, just so he can be the only player in 3 different franchises to win a ring in 3 different teams and get Finals MVP. So LeBron, please do not ruin this. Please, I need Thanos. I need Thanos. That's all I got.
Ladies and gentlemen, timestamps in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know if you agree. Let us know
Follow
if
us
you
on the
disagree.
socials.
Give us a follow. We are uploading nonstop. It's all heat. It's all facts. At least I think so, and at least some think so. But we might be wrong. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 12. See you next time.